on. So I'm over here in my computer room, which I hardly even use anymore, or not at all. But I no longer have internet now because I refuse to pay these expensive prices that Comcast puts out. So they were supposed to cut it off last Sunday. They didn't. They gave me another 8 or 9 days, 8 or 9, and they finally cut it off at 12:30 Tuesday morning. It's already 2:15, 2:20 now in the morning on Tuesday. Well, good thing is about it, I get my paycheck and plus get my refund pretty soon. So I'm gonna go for the Verizon, probably the double play or the triple play or something like that. Probably because bundle my phone in with it too. So anyway, we'll see how much that costs too. If it's costing any more than what Comcast will give me, I'm like, oh, better rethink this. This is something I meant to do for quite a while now because I can't afford all that. Anyway, I could afford it when I was working with Mayfield, but now I can't. But anyway, this Bible is a really old Bible. It's from 1849, which makes it 138, let's see, 2019. It makes it 180 years old or something like that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 170 years old. Something, I don't know. It's old. And it's a Cambridge Bible. It's from 1849. And so anyway, in it, it's got a lot of good stuff. It's just single. It's just a real nice type of print and everything. And I discovered a couple of family names in here. I have to turn this around, the camera around. Let's read what it says real quick. Try to see what it says. You say, I stole your heart away. Come back, take it back with mine, I pray. Cool. Say, yeah, I stole your heart away. Come back, come take it back with mine, I pray. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go to my mom's house and download this video to YouTube. So it might take probably the Wednesday or Thursday. Depends on when I go there. I might go tomorrow. Or today rather, Tuesday. And got a bunch of neat little things in here. Space saver, page savers, whatever, ornamental type things. And morning services from a church. I'm not quite sure where that is. Some figures, and you can tell it's pretty old by the handwriting, by the fountain pen, whatever that is. And it talks about some kind of medical home by Dr. Orrin Fitzgerald, chief examining consultant physician. I'm not gonna look that up. Alliston, Massachusetts. Alliston, Allston, Massachusetts. Medical home there. Ashford Street, Alliston, Massachusetts. Okay, for the reception and permanent care of all cases of chronic and organic diseases. No cases admitted unless a care can be effected by Dr. Orrin Fitzgerald. Where I came from in South Carolina, had a chiropractor by the name of Dr. Fitzgerald. Of course, that's chiropractor. Anyway, not a doctor. They call them doctors, they're not really doctors. They're just, like masseuses or something. Well, some of them, boy, they can really crack a neck or a back. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that the family Bible. This is what this is a family Bible. I'm trying to find the part of it here where it's between the Testaments, so I forgot about that. And so, St. Luke, it's a really old Bible. So think about this again, 60 plus 49 is 100, so it's 1909, 70, that's 1919, so yeah, it's 170 years old, this Bible. Pretty darn old, if you ask me. Obadiah. And, oh wow, look at this. This was crocheted and stuff, or whatever you call it, the little thing out here, God is love. That he is. So that was like stitching, whatever you call that. Kind of like what my mom done here with her order. That right there. Anyway, I found a family register in here. I think I kind of passed it a little bit. This is a really old linen too. Some kind of linen or cloth, or might be just cotton, I'm not sure. Kind of stuff from way back then. And I'd rather give it to somebody, a descendant or something like that, a family member. That's interesting. Some kind of sticker thing. Somebody holding a dog. Nahum, Habakkuk, Zechariah, New Testament. Oh, okay, here we go. So, I'm going to have to turn the light on here. Watch on. And you can see there's names here, Charles and Treny Peters, married January 11th, 1826. So that's 192 years ago. And this is Harriet Peters, who was born to them, Mariah Peters, Asa Foster Peters, George Oakley Peters, Gilbert Peters, Cerinthia Peters, I think, Obervier, Morris Peters, and Charles Peters, that's probably Jr. or somebody named after him. Charles there. Anyway, yeah, so pretty neat. And you can see here again it's 39. Wait, it might actually be 39, so it might be 180 years old. So M means 1,000, D is 500, so 1,500. 3 C's is a century, so that's 300. Yeah, 39. I'm sorry, it's 180 years old. 1839. Oh, that's old. I don't know where I came up with 1849. And let's see here. Sounds like somebody wrote something on here. I just now saw it. Where did it go? Like somebody wrote something on there, 1875, 1839. So that's 36 years. Cool. I don't know who might have done that. Probably some family member that had it before. So I think what my best thing to do, the best way to go about it rather, is to look in Alston, Massachusetts for any descendant with the name Peters. Any person with the name Peters. That's the last name, and go from there. What I was thinking about doing, you can tell how some of this foxing or this stuff is going on here. This bad stuff. It's kind of not good. But what I was thinking about doing is just making a video which I'm doing now specifically to the Peters family, but yeah, I don't know if I get any answer on that or what have you, so I just maybe thought I might not try that, but just doing it like this instead, and go from there. Let me check and make sure, because it's one part of it might be for one area. Look at this old leaf. Been there for years and years and years and years and years. I'm trying to. Oh, money! I didn't say money. I said money. Oh, I hit my knee. Right on the corner of the table too. You can see where the spine is kind of separating a little bit. I mean, the binding rather. Somebody was practicing their keys or something upside down with a fountain pen. And see here. You can tell a lot of things just by looking at the front part of the Bible, other than the year that it was put out. So that's what that is. M 1000, D 500, CCC 1800, 1, 2, 3, teens, and 1 from X equals 9, 1839. So, what I'll probably end up doing is putting this on my video maker thing and then going from there and just uploading it directly when I have internet. I won't really be able to get any internet unless I go to my mom's or unless I go to some place that I can get it for free. Free. I like what this says here, before 4004. Yeah, that's got that, what's its name? Usher's dates in there, which are, I think, are more accurate. Let's see here. Exodus. Let's see what years it has in here. Just curious. See how those pages are really nice. Just such a bold text in here in this Bible. I like it. Before Christ, 1491. And that's the time of the Exodus. So you get down here to Leviticus, before 1490. Pieces of plants and stuff. Well, that's, yeah, a leaf. I was thinking about going through every single page just to see what else I can find in here. Because I don't want to really open it up and do that because it can damage the spine even more. It's probably not even good for the spine right now. Let's do this with it. There we go. Take all that weight out the spine. Let's see here. Samuel. When is Samuel? About 1032 before Christ. Let's see here. I felt something in there. There we go. Look at that. You can tell that's old. Cool. Just take it and do it like this so I won't break it. Chronicles, 941 years before the Lord. Psalms, Proverbs, all kind of neat stuff in here. Isaiah, Jeremiah. Let me go back to Isaiah real quick. What year is that? Let's see right off. Years. 629 years before the Lord. Wow. Okay, so. Alright. So. Anyway, what I was saying, if I can find the person that this goes to, I wouldn't, or the family, the Peters family, of the descendants of the Charles Peters, I'll definitely send it back to them, or send it to them. But I can't remember exactly where I got this from. It's some kind of estate auction off of eBay. I saw that it was a Cambridge, so I went for it. Anno Domini, year of our Lord, 33. And John, let's see here. Pages are really good. For 180-year-old Bibles, these pages are pretty neat. 62 after the death of the Lord. First century church. Cool. A really nice old Bible, pulpit size Bible, or what do you call that? I forget what you call it, the bigger size Bibles. Anyway, it's big. It's big, 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 big. Humongi. Nothing written on the back of that. Revelation. This is not good. If I had the money, and then I probably will, but the binding costs so much. Rebinding things like this costs so much. But anyway, that's something I really couldn't pay for. Not unless it was a personal family Bible, and I only know one person that has a family Bible that I'm really interested in getting. And he likely, if he dies, I probably won't get it. So my cousin, once removed the family holiday family Bible, very likely I won't ever get that. See a lot of day on that one. But anyway, that's how big it is. It's humongous. You can see how somebody's drew on it, carved on it or something. Probably some kids, which are probably old people now, or passed away, more than likely. Wow, that's a big one. Anyway, this is before the Civil War even broke out. This is antebellum. It's an antebellum Bible. But I don't know if you call it antebellum, that would probably mean referring to the South. But this is so this is post Second War for Independence, pre-Civil War, kind of like that. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you found the Peters family. I'm gonna take a look, see if I can maybe find them. I'll probably be able to do it as quick as I like, because I don't have internet now. Be cool to let this thing sit at 1839, wouldn't it? So I'll kind of keep chatting until 1838 appears, and when it gets on the computer or YouTube, it'll say 1839, representing the year of the Bible that was published. Print. Isn't that cool? Don't you think? Huh? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah. So see you later.